Top of the morning, everyone. It is December the 6th, 24 hours a day reading from a child of God and a recovering alcoholic addict. Y'all know with what. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. Today's AA thought for the day. People who have had a slip are ashamed of themselves, sometimes so ashamed that they fear to go back to AA. They develop the old inferiority complex and tell themselves that they are no good, that they have let down their friends in AA, that they are hopeless, and that they can never make it. This state of mind is perhaps worse than it was originally. They have probably been somewhat weakened by their slip, but their AA training cannot ever be entirely lost. They always know they can go back if they want to. They know there is still God's help for them if they will again ask for it. Do I believe that I can never entirely lose what I have learned in AA? No, for me. I tried this program once before, and I was only clean for like 3 months. But it's all it took to plant that seed. And this time around, I went back out. I was drugging for a lot of years, and I wasn't drinking. I thought I was sober, to the lies that we tell ourselves. So I quit drinking for 8 years, but I was still out there drugging, And I picked the bottle back up and then started drinking again. But this time around, the seed was planted 14 years ago. You know what I mean? So yes, for me, you don't lose what you learn, and I knew that there was hope out there, and all it took was God's help, and God actually brought me to AA. Brought me to church first. I started going to church first. And then that was a spiritual awakening where he had me Google Baptist church near me while I was sitting there high as hell. And then the second spiritual awakening was on December the 24th of 2023. He sits me down in front of a member of AA. And I hear their story. And shout out to Shelly. I love you. And that's all it took was that seed came back, and I had open-mindedness, and probably I was hitting rock bottom too, and it was just perfect timing. That's God's will to me, if that's what I think. So January 1st, 2024 is my recovery date. So do I believe that you can never entirely lose what I learned in AA? For me, it was a short period of time. The first time, no, I don't think you ever lose it, because it's always in the back of your head. For me, I was probably playing that song, over and over, beating myself up, when I was out there drinking and drugging. When you're going to stop? You got a problem. All the stuff you tell yourselves. So I don't think you ever lose it, to be honest with you. And that's just coming from me, my opinion. The prayer for the day is, I pray that I may be prepared for whatever temptation may come to me. I pray that I may see it clearly and avoid it with the help of God. I do a lot of praying these days. And it's only because I know God can help me. Nobody else can. I do have to do my part and help myself, but it all starts with God, and I gotta pray. and he will pull me out of it. Any temptation, any situation, I have no doubt. No doubt at all. I love y'all very much. I hope you have a safe and blessed day. Peace.